Hello, it's my not waste paint day. So this was paint that was scraped up from a last pour. So I'm just it's on my wax paper. Well, it's called waterproof craft paper, and I get mine from Kmart in Australia, that sort of browny looking paper. It's got a waxy finish and it's brilliant to actually paint on, because any of your drips or your extra paint goes onto the wax paper. You can scrape it all up as soon as you finish while it's wet and repurpose for another piece of art. So that is exactly what I did. I had some of those colours left underneath, and I just decided, probably in an effort not to make it go muddy, I just spread it out. As you see, now I'm adding these beautiful, lovely metallic, earthy colours, sort of classic colours really, that really go well anywhere. So this is the actual base for what I'm going to use as my background colour for a bit of extra dazzle that I put on it. So I'm going to creating this dip, so just with that gold, white and what other colour did I add there? Gold and it was just the white and champagne gold, I believe. Yeah, so I'm just doing this background for this pour on this little 25 by 25 little chunky canvas. I'm doing a bit of a twist because it always adds like a blurry effect, which I love. That looks a bit chunky, but it'll dry perfect actually, and that is perfect for the background that I'm wanting for this next piece that I'm doing. I was testing out using that is the Montmartre pre-made pouring paint, but it's their cell paint. So I just have it available, and I absolutely love their gold. So I was just seeing if I could use it on here. There you go, it's called Supercell. I think there's a link for it below in my Dropbox underneath the video. If anybody wants to have a little look-see, go for it. But yes, it's and then I'm adding my white, and then I go my own champagne gold, which I make up out of 50% metallic gold, 50% silver. I'm adding some black, so to make a contrast, and I really think this will look fabulous with that dipped background. So I'm blowing out my floral effects, my blowout blooms, just with my little stainless steel straw with the bendy silicone end. I get those straws from my local discount store, cheapy shop. I think in the Dropbox underneath on my Amazon store, I think I have them there too. So there you go, what a lovely little flower that makes. And if you want to further enhance it, don't stop there, just do it. Continue on until you're really happy with your little bloom effect. So you kind of have to wait and see the whole process. Somebody looks at it there, it doesn't look crash hot for sure, but oh, look at that. It certainly comes along beautifully. And when you put the rest of the paint you have left, all those balloon kisses, onto that wax paper, you can either allow it to dry, the balloon kisses, and cut them out then for another art project, or as my granddaughters like to do, cut them out and stick them and make collages out of them. They're only 4 and 5 years old, so they love doing things like that. So there's another purpose for them. So I'm continuing on with this, trying to get my flowers to look more defined, and you can work with it till you feel comfortable. And I just think that these colours are just really classy and perfect together. And I think in the coming weeks I will try and do a much larger gallery wrap canvas, probably for my own wall actually, and see how that goes. But yeah, just loving this process and just really enjoy the mixing of techniques. So it's not just a dip, it's creating my own floral blooms on top of the dip. But dips are beautiful on their own. As you see, I've got hundreds of them in my video library under the playlist dipping. But yeah, it's such a lovely process to do and create the different look each time with different colours. So never any two look the same. They are all absolutely different and unique, because I just certainly couldn't get two to look exactly the same. Just finishing sort of tracing this off with a little bit of skewer work. You can do it, you don't have to do it. Remember, make it yours, your art, your rules, your way. There's nothing is set in concrete for these type of artworks. So brilliant. I just love it, love it, love it so much. And I hope you do too. So Gilly's not finished here. I think, why not use a brush and trace it out a bit more? But what I find, and I don't know why don't realise my mistake as I'm doing this, is the brushwork is far better done when it's dry. So if you want to go back in when it's dry and actually add, using the same colours again, and add some embellishments or fine line around your artwork, you can either do it with the brush and your acrylic silly Gilly, acrylic. I haven't even had a paint. I've got a glass of water next. I haven't even had a pint. Oh, jeez. Gosh. Oh, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous. You can either go back in and use an acrylic brush or an acrylic pen to do some highlighting to really make your work stand out. And of course, I go the extra mile and use that little catalyst wedge to add some movement in there. And I actually quite like that. So I'm dipping it in a bit of black. It's just to add a bit of movement, and like I say to you, you don't have to do these things. It's what I'm doing, but if you choose, I'm going to try that, what she's done there, or you just leave it, it's up to you. I only give you ideas. Nothing that I'm displaying here is set in concrete. You do it your way. But I had some fun with this, and I'll bring you down and have a little look-see, a closer look at it. And I am definitely excited to do a nice big piece in these particular colours, and the techniques I've used, where there's several of them there. I'm happy Jan, so wait and see. I'll bring you down. Well, I took a few literally twists and turns, and when it's dry I might add some further, just touching up to define things, but I thoroughly enjoyed creating this, and this is what it really is all about, is you enjoying the process. So happy days, I say, happy days. There you go. I think my light's flickering, but yeah, they could do with defining a little bit better the flowers. But super classy piece with those colours. Loving mixing techniques to get an outcome. It's really enjoyable, fabulous, and I wish you'd have a go if you haven't. All the information is in free videos on my main YouTube channel. So there you go. Just a pretty classy piece, which I think will look lovely on anyone's wall. Kind of colours that go with anything, I guess. Take care, please. I'd just like to remind you, if you're feeling sad, lonely or depressed, please ring a family member or a friend, or if that isn't available to you, then certainly a helpline. Okay, bye for now.
Watching me